actually
Oh my
got
god,
it.
you got it like that? Oh my god.
What do you mean?
That was mental. That was like
That was like
Bear
ninja.
Grylls.
You may as well have caught it with chopsticks. It was that good.
This is episode 4. We have another special guest this week. My sister, Abs. Oh, wait, actually, how are we referring?
This
to
is
you
what I
two?
mean. I never know what it's going to be. Abby,
Abs,
Abigail.
Abby.
You
Well, I
hear
don't
you say
know.
Abs or Abigail.
Yeah, or Abigail, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's people that don't really know you, I say Abigail.
I think that's why it shocked me so much when you're like, "Hi, I'm Abby." I was like, "Yeah, who?"
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Let's do a hot or not
Okay.
Taking
you always
it back.
come with the
to 2010. Did you do them on Facebook?
yeah. When you put like status,
Yeah,
saying,
and then they'd all comment like their names. And
yeah,
be like,
and you'd be like
hot,
hot,
not.
not. Yeah, kind
Okay.
of
That
harsh,
just
kind of
is-
brutal.
Yeah,
it's
it
the
is,
same
it's
vibe as
mean.
X for rate.
It so is.
yeah.
Or
And
like
you'd
X
like-
for line.
Would you ever go below 5 though?
No.
No.
Even
Even if they were
hot.
below a 5.
Okay.
I can't remember. I didn't really ever get that many people sending them to me. Or I'd do it specifically so that like one person would reply.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
No,
same.
I
Just so
mean-
that I could go 10.
Yeah.
So they know that I've got a little thing.
First one is leather leggings.
Yeah,
Hot
not.
or not?
So
Not.
not. But I know that you think hot because you're like Sandy Grease era, like just every day.
I think not now, but they were so hot.
No, but do you know what?
When do you think they were so hot?
Like till last year.
Yeah, but do you know
Okay.
what's funny is the ones that you have, they're not even like tight fitted, they're like baggy and like leather joggers.
not.
Sorry, I've really wanted
Yeah.
to get that off my chest for a while.
Have you actually? Oh,
Wild.
Okay.
No, yeah, not. But
Not.
I did wear a pair of leather jeans. Remember?
Leather jeans, that's almost
Leather
worse.
jeans.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gave them to me. I like
Yeah.
them.
There you go. And I gave it to him like last month.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was recent.
But the only time I wore them was at that one game, that final. It's the only time I wore them, and we were both wearing them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not.
Okay.
Not.
Okay, so that's a not
A
then.
big fat no.
It's not.
Okay, fine. Next one. Long acrylic nails.
I've got to be careful what I say because I used to be such a long acrylic
I thought you
nail
were going to
girl.
say hot because you were.
I'm not as much anymore, but I'd still like you showed me Jemima's nails. I like them.
Are they
Yeah.
that long?
They're not
so
that long, in my opinion.
I thought that was
I'm more
like
of like a
normal.
gel or a short French tip, like not like still flush the toilet.
Yeah,
No, but do you know what I
think
mean by
hot
that?
though because those girls who have like long pink nails with like the gems on it,
and
I
their
actually
hands
love
just
it.
look so great.
I love it,
Really?
but
Yeah.
on me, it would just be a hassle.
I think that's
But
for
I
me
think
as well.
hot.
Is I've got short, stumpy fingers.
So do I.
So when I do
No,
like
I've
square, and they're
fat
kind of
fingers.
short with a French tip, it works. But if I go too short, like, excuse me, like, your fingers all right, but if they're too long, if they're long, it makes my fingers look slimmer and longer.
Yeah, it does.
I get
Elongated.
that, to be fair. Okay, my
Are you going
next
for
one.
more?
Yeah, I've got one more.
Okay.
And then you guys need to think some eyeliner, like winged eyeliner.
I like eyeliner. What you don't?
Hot.
Yeah.
Do you not? Are you talking about like
What,
the
you
ones that
not?
are a little bit cray cray that go all the way?
Yeah, like the like.
Oh, what you don't? What?
I think not.
Like
Oh.
e-girl.
Some
No.
love with an emo girl. No, but it's like that though, isn't it? When it's like thick.
No, I
dark.
think hot, but it depends if you suit it.
Mm.
But that's
because,
what I mean.
like-
It wouldn't look good on me.
That's what I was about to say.
what I'm
I
saying
have like
not.
hooded
Yeah, like, not
eyelids,
gonna
so I
lie,
can't
girls.
wear eyeliner.
Same.
You two, most definitely including myself, it would not.
No.
It would not
It's
suit.
No.
not.
No.
But like,
But,
when
Chloe
Cheyenne
can,
has
like-
it, yeah, and Chloe,
Yeah,
Yeah, Cheyenne.
notch.
So
yeah,
could suit
they
that,
pull it
yeah.
off. They literally pull it off. Me, fucking hell.
yeah, no.
Rub it off right now.
I think I've tried it, but I've never stepped out the
No,
house.
no,
I've tried it.
neither.
Yeah.
No.
But I do like a it's not really eyeliner, but like a you do it like
a brown, and then you like
Yeah,
smudge
and
it. Mm.
I
love
do that on
that.
an occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I'm feeling fancy.
love that. Love
Yeah, I
that.
love that.
Right, you go.
Hood rich.
Not.
Not.
Not
No
just
way.
because it gives me like 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinks that they're a road man.
Mine's
Yeah.
not because I genuinely don't like it.
Oh really?
Like-
I don't like this persona like around.
But what do you know what I mean? Like what is good about it? So it's just one colour tracksuit with hood rich.
Yeah, it's
Like,
basic.
It's so just shit.
Yeah, agreed.
I know what you're going to say of this one, but Crocs. Because so many people.
Wait, but you
hate
just said Crocs and then not. Oh,
Wait,
Oh, I thought you were saying not.
No, are Crocs hot or not?
Do you know what? I was actually a not person though.
Were you?
Yeah, I was completely not for the Croc, and then
Not for the Croc.
not for the Croc, and then I can't remember. Jazz and Kean got them for me
for
holiday, but I can't remember.
They're
It was my
convenient though,
birthday.
aren't
One of,
they?
yeah, part
Yeah, it
of
was
my
for Cyprus. It was like
Mm.
2022.
yeah for like my part of my birthday
Yeah.
present. But ever since I've got them, I'm absolutely
Hooked.
hot.
Yeah.
I used to
Like-
love sticking the little.
Giblets.
Giblet
Yeah.
things.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Giblet? I thought that was something to do
No,
with
that's
chicken.
the. I thought.
What?
Wait, what?
Like a chicken. Is it not called a giblet?
No, I
Like
know what
a
you're on
little
about,
bit of
but
chicken.
I thought
I
a
think-
giblet was the bit on the end of like your laces.
What?
What?
Yeah. Like the
Plastic
little.
thing?
Yeah.
No, the
Really?
giblets. The things that you stick in the Crocs. No.
I don't know. I don't have any.
I don't know.
Comment
But
down
the
below
little,
what it's called.
the little
I think
crocky
it's-
bits,
Yeah.
that you put in. Yeah, I used to love those.
Yeah.
Mm.
Now it's annoying me what the thing on the
I
end
think-
of the. Have you ever watched Phineas and
A
Ferb
toggle.
episode? No.
Oh,
You never watched the whole Phineas and Ferb episode and they do a whole song about what it's called.
no. I know the whole like Fin's Fair, but I wouldn't know like each thing it's specifically. But are they hot or not?
Hot.
I think they're
Hot.
hot now.
I think they're hot now. I don't own a pair, but
But so
I
know
don't.
them best.
people
I
like
don't
them.
think they're hot. Like I don't look at a Croc and think
That's a
fashion
great
icon.
outfit, yeah.
But like
Yeah.
when you're wearing them, like wow, they're
The
just
comfort is
maximum
Mm.
comfort.
Key. Abs.
I've got
any
another
more?
one. Playing the clarinet.
No,
Do you?
no.
Why was that such an
What's a
instant no?
clarinet?
Is that like the,
Is that an instant no?
is the clarinet like a fancy recorder? Is that
That's what I was thinking it was, but now I'm second guessing myself because you've gone. What is that?
I'm sure it's
I
like a
think it's
fancier version of
something
a
like
recorder.
that. I think it's more like gold.
Okay, let
Oh,
me change.
yeah.
A trumpet. Playing the trumpet.
Yeah, no.
You still think no?
Yeah.
Do you not think it
No.
would be cooler? Because how many people do you know that go, yeah, I'm really sick at the trumpet.
Yeah,
Not
Also,
many,
no.
but like
Yeah.
Well, it is a bit-
yeah, the way they're blowing out their cheeks.
Yeah, like,
Like, spitting in the tube.
they
yeah.
definitely have piles, don't they? Yeah, because they're tensing all the time. Don't you think? That's serious. Like,
yeah, I don't know. I've never
I've,
looked
I've
into
never
it.
asked anyone.
But no, that's
who
so
plays the
not.
trumpet.
Yeah,
I haven't said any that are
Okay,
hot. I don't
sorry.
think.
no.
Obviously, last week we spoke about like playing instruments when we were younger. But like, what would you say is like your favourite memory from like your childhood?
Why? Is yours about an instrument?
No, but I'm saying that's just reminded
the
me
cello.
of being
Oh.
younger.
Oh, yeah,
and
the cello.
playing. Yeah.
Um,
Can't forget the
What my
recorder.
favourite memory, like all time favourite memory?
Yeah, just like one of your favourite childhood memories that like you always remember.
like my nieces and everyone lived in like Albourne, like the other side of Marlborough. We had like an outdoor swimming pool,
No
and in the
way.
summer, me and Holly obviously used to spend like all summer together, and we used to pretend we were mermaids so hard that because there was an outdoor swimming pool at the house, if it don't matter what we were doing, whether we were going out for a meal, nothing, if it like started raining, we'd either run inside and say we can't come out, or because we had the pool, we'd run and be like, quick, move,
Yeah.
and like run down to
That
the pool and like
Oh,
jump
that's
into the
so
pool.
cute,
That's
though.
probably one of my favourite
Yeah, that was
memories
so
That
for
is
being
so
like a
fun,
kid, yeah.
What's yours?
That is cute. Well, I was like a really, really clumsy child, so a lot of my memories, they're not necessarily like the best, but they're the funniest to me.
Mm.
Is like, this isn't even clumsy to be fair. When I first used scissors and I just
Oh my
cut
God,
a
I remember
massive
that.
hole in my school dress, and like mum had to come pick me up with Izzy.
We did it
And
at
Izzy
school.
sat there
At
like,
school,
why have you done
and,
that?
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
teacher was like, she's had a bit of an accident with some scissors today. And she came out of the
It was not
classroom
an
and she had this like
accident, it was
massive like
definitely on
gaping
purpose.
hole. And mum was like, oh, Abigail, what have you done?
Yeah.
But no, favourite childhood memory?
No, it's just a funny one because a lot
Yeah.
of them are just funny to me because I
Yeah.
feel like growing up with three sisters similar age, like you do
Yeah.
get some things that are funny, like for example, being too scared to go to slide down the stairs, so like chuck Jemima in a bucket, make her go first.
Yeah, and then
Just-
see if it's
just to
alright.
see the little test
Yeah.
of it, yeah.
Mine would probably be, I think, going down the River Thames on my 7th birthday on a speedboat.
Yeah. I still haven't been owed that trip.
I don't know why that was so funny.
No, listen,
It was the head nod.
It was like the she
Yeah,
thought about
I
it,
thought-
confirmed
Was
it.
your
Yeah.
I'm saying
was your
it.
hair like blowing in the
Yeah,
wind?
and I
Yeah.
thought, check me out, mate. But my uncle did it. He didn't do it for the girls for their 7th birthday. Every time
it
we
was
see him,
supposed
they
to be a
still bring it up.
tradition. I was like, it's been over
Yeah.
10 years, Mark. You know.
Yeah, why have we
We've
never
gotta
had this
get
present?
it going.
Yeah,
That's not
Mm.
fair.
but
It's
no,
not.
I think your one tops it for that.
Yeah, definitely, because that's like so sweet. As
Yeah,
well.
I
it
would
did
love
used to
that.
be great. Like, but
We
we
did-
believed it. It wasn't like.
That's what's weird about being a kid. It's like you genuinely, imagination is just wild. You
Yeah.
actually believe
And I think
that.
it's because everyone let us.
yeah,
Didn't stop
yeah.
us.
No, they went
Like,
like,
yeah,
"Girls."
we would just run,
Yeah.
jump. Sometimes it'd even be like we'd be fully clothed, so like we'd even run upstairs, quickly get our costumes on, run downstairs, go in the pool. Like it was like it didn't matter what
Was
we
there
were.
like if there's a droplet of water? It was like, oh.
Yeah, no. If one fell on our arm, we'd be like, and Liv would be like, "Oh, what is it? Are you gonna?" And we'd be like, "Move!"
That is brilliant.
Like,
Is there a
genuinely.
recording anywhere? Like,
No,
on
I
that
don't
video?
think so.
Oh.
We did used to go to the park and pretend. I'm sure loads of people have done this. Like pretend that you can speak a different language.
Yeah.
And you just
yeah,
like chat.
yeah,
Yeah, like just absolute shit.
Or we change our names.
Yeah, mine would always
No,
be like.
do you know what
flower or
my-
some crap.
My favourite childhood memory is actually we blatantly lied through and through. We were doing like a book shop thing.
Oh no, because we actually committed fraud.
No,
so-
it was
Oh.
actually bad.
I was
We were
so
doing like a
surprised.
bookstall and like selling like things outside of church, bearing in mind. So we were like, oh, it's 20p, whatever. We're like, yeah, all the money's going to Water Aid. We're like sending it to Africa to help the children. The vicar
We
gave
took
us
it down the long
yeah, the
list.
vicars gave her like £5 put in the pot, took it down the long list and bought a load of fucking sweets.
But
I
do you
don't know
know?
if you can you say that?
Well,
I
we
don't know. Dad had to pay
probably
the
not
fund.
because it's fraud.
Yeah, but Dad paid them. Dad said that
Who?
he donated to Water Aid because we like
Yeah,
Because
spent
you've
that
done
money.
it.
He was
Done
like, you
it.
can't do that. Like,
But
so
do
he
you know
felt
what
that
the
bad.
worst part about that was? Is that as kids we were smart enough to know, let's target the Christians because they will be more generous. Like, who thinks of that at 5 years old?
Yeah, outside the church
Let's
after
target
Sunday
the
service.
Christians. That is
But
jokes.
But no, that was definitely one of my favourite memories. To be
Mm.
fair, it's a bit rebellious.
It was
Yeah,
so
it's a bit
funny.
rebellious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, though, right, completely off topic, I think, but I keep seeing on TikTok about like the Mandela effect and how crazy, like when you're a
Yeah.
kid, things are.
One
You
Things are
remember
so
things one
different.
way and
Yeah.
they're completely different now.
I'll like just do a little for people who might not know what a Mandela
Yeah.
effect is. Long story short, it's basically like something that you remember from years ago. You're adamant it was like that. Now you look back at it and it's like it's never been like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
see
you
like
like
the
Google
correct
it or,
version.
like,
yeah. For example, you know Snow White.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Snow White, isn't it? Yeah. You know the mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? You know it has never been mirror, mirror. It's always been magic mirror on the wall.
that
There's
Actually,
no
yeah,
way
I honestly, when I found out about this, I was like, someone is
it's
making
fucking
with
a,
us
weird.
a trick. Yeah, because like, how crazy is that?
Yeah,
'Cause I
it's to
swear,
me,
like,
it's always
I
been because like
feel it.
Mirror,
I'll
mirror
even
on
say
the
that as
wall.
as
Yeah.
a kid, like
Who's
mirror,
the
mirror.
fairest of them all? It's
Yeah.
not magic mirror, but if you look back at like Disney merchandise, it's always said magic mirror.
What the
So weird.
fuck?
So weird.
That is so
I know.
weird.
And there's loads as well. There's one about like a Pringles can as well, but I don't like
I've
the
seen
logo.
so many about logos.
Pokemon, that's another
Yeah.
Pikachu even.
Yeah,
that's
just
another
so
one.
many
Pikachu one.
things.
It was like the end of its tail. I can't remember which way around it was, but you think it's black, but it's actually not. It's yellow.
Mm.
But when
everyone, like-
Yeah.
I can't remember what way around it was.
But what I find crazy, I think about it is, was it actually ever that?
I don't know.
but it's
And there
weird
was just
because
a
it's
time where
like-
they just changed.
Yeah, but the whole point of it is like there's massive groups of people who all have this exact
Exact
memory.
thing.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
makes
really
it so
weird.
weird. Like it's not just the odd one.
No,
No.
it's not like
Everyone's
you're
sure
saying
it
it to
was
someone. They're
that.
like, no.
Yeah.
Like you just said the mirror, mirror thing, and we both like,
Yeah,
it was mirror, mirror.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know.
so weird.
It is.
It's so weird to think about.
To be fair, I've been in times where I'm just on TikTok just watching non-stop and I'm like, yeah, no, that is what it was. Like, I don't care
you're
what anyone
adamant,
says. But I can't think of any like on the spot now that are like,
Mine's more like TV
but-
shows that I think are a certain, but they're not as like generic. But Like I think that their writing's a certain way, but it's not.
Yeah, or even like you thought
Like
it
that
was.
Friday download thing. I thought it had like a like download button, but I don't think it
It did.
Oh, it did.
I swear it did.
Well, that's what
I
I
remember
thought.
it being a download button.
I've got a question.
Mm-hmm.
About I want to know what your views are on certain things in a relationship.
Okay.
Right.
So, for example, I was having this conversation the other day. What is your view on having your partner's location? Like each of you having each other's locations? 'Cause it's a very controversial thing, I
See,
think.
I've got OCD, so I like have to have his location because I'm like panic mode if he doesn't reply. Not the typical like, oh my god, you're being crazy, following where I am, but like I need to know where you are so I know you're alive. If that makes sense.
That is more my thing though, to be fair.
It's like I just want to know that you're okay. I'm not gonna be checking it every now and then. It's
no,
just like,
my worry's like if it's a certain time which like you'd be home by now and you're not home, it panics me.
yeah.
So I
I'm like,
just like
what's
checking. I'm like,
gone wrong
oh, he's
here?
like 15 minutes away. It's fine. Do you know what I mean? What's your view?
I don't really have, I think, a view as such. Like,
I don't think it's a need.
No.
I would just say if you didn't have each other's location and then it turned that, I don't know, like you had an argument or you didn't trust them as much and then you were asking for their location all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's.
I
where it
don't
gets
think that's
toxic,
healthy. I
isn't
don't
it?
think that's. I also Jesus, I don't find it emotional. I also, where I see a problem with location is once you share it with each other and you both have each other's. I completely understand your two reasons why you'd have it, but I think once you share it with each other and you have it and one of you turns it off, that's creates
what
an
I was gonna
issue.
say.
I feel that
Yeah.
that's easy to create an issue because it's only human nature to be like, well, why are you turning it off?
Yeah.
And then that's where I
That would then
think for me
speculate,
myself as well,
yeah.
that's where I know that if I've got your location, I probably wouldn't even look at it really. But then if you then turn it off, I'm then gonna be
Yeah.
like, hang on a
Right,
minute.
yeah.
But they have every right to turn it off. I don't need to know your every move.
Yeah, because that's what some
Yeah.
people see it as. Oh, you're tracking me.
Yeah.
That's what
Do you
I
know
was
what I
going to
mean?
say though. Like I feel like you either have never had it or you always have to have it.
Yeah.
Because like you can't be turning it off halfway through because that just makes the other person suspicious.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just like why now?
I
Like,
think if
why? Do
I
you know what
think I think if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't have it.
really
No, I think if I
Not
needed
even for,
it,
like, safety purposes.
no, because I'm not like that.
Oh,
If you're dead, you're dead.
Oh,
If
so
I'm
no,
staring at you,
no.
you're still dead, aren't you?
yeah.
But my more, do you know what I
Christ,
mean?
give me a panic
Yeah.
attack.
I know, but do you know what I mean? Whether you have their location or not,
Yeah.
if
doesn't
they were to
Yeah,
die, they are
I know what you
still.
mean. Yeah.
But I think I wouldn't have it. I would just say you're coming to see me or whatever. I just request your location at that point. If it's like, oh, how far away are you? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll give you my location.
Yeah.
That's I think the only way I'd
Mm.
have it because I also don't want. I don't want it the other way around either.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
But saying that, Deck texts me now, still saying, "Where are you?" He's actually got my location. You can check.
Yeah.
But, like he's not like, oh, I wonder where she. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your view on, say, if you're doing full face makeup and your partner comes in, you're doing a full face of makeup, and they say that they want you to do it on them as well?
I did not think you were going to say that.
What?
That shocked her a little bit.
It shocked me because I thought what you were going to say is what's your opinion on when you do makeup and boys say like, oh, I'm fine without makeup. That's what I thought you were going to say. That's why that's why it made me jump. Like,
you're
whoa.
like-
Yeah.
No, they say they want to wear makeup.
Is someone else? Am I going?
I know my opinion.
Okay.
I know
I would-
mine.
I
yeah.
would say if he's got a little spot and like he's going out and he's a bit insecure about it, if he said, oh, I don't know how to cover this up, I would say just put a bit of concealer on it. Never happened before, disclaimer, never happened before, but that would be that's okay. But when they want to start putting bronzer on that full face fat, no. Sorry, no.
See, I think it's tricky when it's your partner, especially if you've been with them for a while and they've never expressed any interest in doing something like that. If it was like someone else, wouldn't give a shit. Like, you're a man, you can wear makeup, like do whatever you
Yeah,
want.
yeah.
But I think when it's your partner, it's just a bit of a like, oh, this is different. This isn't something I've ever expected from you. And I don't know, like it would be
Yeah.
weird to begin with, wouldn't it? Because it would be like all of a sudden you're now doing something considered girly.
I have to be careful what I say because I don't like to offend anyone, but I think I personally, it's not for me.
No,
And it's
that's-
not about it's not like
It is a preference.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not about you can't do what like you like you say. If it was someone else, I don't care.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
want like I don't care what anyone really does, but I don't want someone
Your partner,
walking
your
next
person.
to me with lipstick. I'm not into that.
No, I'm not
that-
attracted to that.
I'm
I think
yeah.
that's
I'm
what
not
it is.
attracted, and especially because
Yeah.
I'm more attracted to a boy that does look more
Raggedy.
bit raggedy
Yeah,
than I
that's
am.
what I think.
Yeah,
So-
that does make a difference. I think it's like it is tricky because
then
like yeah.
I was gonna
it's
say, but
just
then it was
difficult.
seen as like in like the 70s and that in bands they'd all wear eyeliner, this, that, and the
They
other. Like that was
all would.
cool.
But also,
Mm.
like,
Do you
even
know
if
what I
you're like
mean?
a TV presenter, all
Yeah, they
them
all
wear
have
makeup.
such
Yeah, but is that
have
not part of their
makeup on.
job?
Yeah,
Would they
Yeah.
go out
it
like that in
is,
their
and
day-to-day
obviously
life?
obviously that's different. But it's like men wearing makeup is not a big thing to me. But when it's your partner, like, it is going to be a bit strange because it's just going to be like, oh, that's very
It's
different
not
to what
the
I
norm.
expected from you.
Yeah, like if someone like came up to me, like I wouldn't have a problem with like men wearing
Wait, would your opinion be different if it was from the start?
See, this is what I was gonna say. When you were making your point, is the thing is though, like, if it was from the start, no, I wouldn't date someone like that because again, that's not really what I'm into.
Mm.
But that's why it gets difficult when it's like halfway through
Mm.
because by that point,
You're
I
already
take it
in
you're
love with that
probably you're in love
person.
with them, and it's like this is different, but
Mm.
you know, but is it just because you're interested to see what it's like,
Yeah, like
or because you think it'll
yeah.
be
So
funny,
I see,
or is it
that's-
because
I
like
just-
you feel attractive doing that? That's what makes it
Yeah.
different. There's a lot of different circumstances to that question. I feel
Like, but I do want to like stress though, like men wearing makeup, I don't have a problem with. It's my partner wearing makeup, I would just be a bit like,
Yeah.
whoa. I'd say, give me some tips.
who too?
The person, like, if a male has got better makeup than me,
Oh,
There
you're
are
on
a
about
lot-
not your You're
Yeah.
on
No,
about just
I'm
a
not
random
gonna lie.
person.
yeah, that's what I'm
there
saying.
are a lot of random males that do have better makeup than you, that are like makeup artists.
Yeah, fair.
Like, think
But a
about it.
lot of makeup products are made by men.
Made by
think of-
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of Made by Mitchell, how much he's literally blown up.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
What's your opinion in a relationship of your partner having like girl best friends?
See,
Whoa.
no one, no. I was just
That
thinking,
is-
like, is this something that I should say or not? From personal experience, literally, I'd rather be dead in a ditch because what the hell is that about?
Yeah.
Like, it's not. It really. No, it doesn't depend. Like, who am
I think
kidding? I
if they're
fucking
like
hate
a
it.
child, if they're like a childhood friend, so you and Jed, for example, no, I don't think there should be an issue at all. However, if you've then become friends while you've been together, especially now you have this girl best,
Yeah.
who's his fucking best friend?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think mine is like pretty much the same. Like if they've always, who am I to tell you you can't be friends with someone that you've been friends with way before I was
Yeah.
around?
Yeah.
But then if you were to make a friend, my thing with that is I don't really like it, but I also don't want to be this controlling person that says you can't do this, you can't do that. But if this person is only your friend and they're not trying to make any sort of friendship
Yeah.
with me, or they won't see you if I'm there,
What
Nah.
if they're childhood friends but
No.
they dated at one point? Like, what if they've been friends, like family friends, since they were literally born, and you know you're now at the age you're at now, but
I-
at one point when they were like 17, they did date.
I genuinely think it would depend on person for me. Genuinely.
I
I
if
would
it
need
was
to
like a
meet them.
year-long relationship, like I know a year's not necessarily massively.
Well,
long.
I'd say
what they
we-
ended up being together, not just sleeping
Yeah,
with each
that's
other.
what-
No,
yeah.
I mean like they were in a relationship for like a year, called it off.
I think in an
Still
ideal world,
friends.
if I'm trying to make myself be, I would like to just be like,
Be
at the
able
end
to
of the day, I
accept
trust
that.
you, and that's that. But it probably wouldn't sit right with me if
Yeah.
they've been with each other. I think that
Yeah.
would change things.
It would change it because like you think you guys have seen each other naked.
Yeah.
Like, you've experienced
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
so
experiencing
true.
now, but
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
I would
that's a
find
good
that really
one,
difficult.
actually.
What's your opinion on like lads' holiday? Like your partner going on a holiday with just the boys, no girls, nothing.
I know this might sound stupid, but I don't care depending where it is.
No,
That's
I
so
agree
me.
because if it's
When
like
Dad went to Amsterdam, didn't give a fuck. Going to
Zante,
Benidorm.
yeah,
Do
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like if you're trying to say to me at my age as well,
Mm.
if you're trying to say to me you want to go on a boys' holiday to Magaluf,
Yeah,
shove up
sorry.
your ass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what, you 18?
Shove it up your
like,
ass.
Oh, you're not
Mm.
even 18.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get my age.
Like but if they were like, oh, we were going to,
Mm.
I don't know what
To
my
be honest, I
Italy.
think it'll...
yeah, I'd be like, yeah, go.
I think it depends. Like, I say that about, like, Benidorm, but I think it genuinely depends. Like, if you don't trust your partner whatsoever,
Well,
you're
yeah,
going to have
there's
no
always
hope with
that,
anything.
yeah.
You've
Mm.
got to trust them to, like, accept it and be fine with it. Because it's like people were like, oh my God, I'm going to be nervous when I go over, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. Why
I
are you
do
with
think
them
it
then?
makes a difference though if like your partner's friends all are in relationships too. I feel like that makes a
Yeah.
difference.
Whereas if they're all single,
Whereas if they're all single,
It-
he's the
But
only one in
then,
a relationship.
that's the
it's
thing.
like,
If they can be easily influenced by their single
but I'm
friends,
not
Yeah.
even
get in the
talking
bin.
bin.
with that. I'm not even thinking, oh, they're all single, so you're gonna go and shag someone. I'm thinking they're all single, so they're probably all gonna be shagging someone. So what are you gonna just be like sharing a room with someone? They're gonna be shagging some girl
Yeah.
next to you.
yeah.
You're just sitting and watching. What are you, a fucking weirdo?
Yeah, I know what you
Like
mean.
it's more like why would you? I
Why
don't
would you
know.
put yourself out like
you
that?
said, like if you shouldn't have issues with trusting them, and I feel like I'm so strong in wanting to be like with someone, and we are both our own people, and we have our own lives. Although we're together, we also have our
So,
own
like,
lives.
if they went on a holiday as a single person, that wouldn't cross their mind anyway. Do you know what I mean?
as a single person,
Yes, I'm saying, like, because you have your own lives, even if they weren't with you, their point of that holiday would not be going to go and sleep
Yeah.
with someone regardless.
yeah,
Do you know?
I'm a
Do
bit
you
confused,
kind of
but
get
yeah,
what
I
I
think
mean?
so. I think
So, like, it wouldn't make a difference whether they're in a relationship or not because that wouldn't be their intention.
Yeah.
I've seen this on Chunks and Philly's pod, and they were saying, what would your order be of this? Well, what would your scenario be? So, you're driving and you're with your mum and your partner. They both want to go in the front. Who are you saying needs to get in the back? Your mum or your partner?
My partner. My mum's older and our mum's got a dodgy knee, so she probably needs the leg room anyway. No, Riley can sit in the back.
Yeah.
100% he can sit in the back.
I'd say that.
I'd say that too. And
At first it wasn't, because I thought
I'd
if I've got
say-
kids, then they might want to be like, oh, nanny.
yeah, mine would be my partner, and if I think if I even tried to say that my partner get in my front, my mum would literally
Yeah,
elbow
she'd
them
be
in the side and be like, move.
Yeah.
I'm getting in
yeah.
the front. But I do think that
But I think if anything, it
Mum.
would be polite enough for your partner to say you get in the front.
Yeah.
or not even
Like,
say, just
imagine
get in the
if-
back.
Yeah.
If there was one, so there was a shot, right? You had to only jump in front for your partner or your kids. Who are you going to save?
My kids.
This is just classic Sophie's choice.
Who?
Who's Sophie's choice?
Sophie?
It's literally a film with Meryl Streep in Sophie's Choice. That's the whole point of it. Is like she has to. I actually haven't seen it, but I know about it. I think it's like she has to save either her kids or her partner, and it's
Oh.
the classic like hardest choice in the world.
Yeah. But what would yours
But-
be?
My kids.
It would
You'd
be
save
my.
your kids.
yeah.
it
Yeah.
would- is it going to be a shot that like definitely is going to kill
They
them?
they die.
They do die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was going to say my partner's got more chance of surviving a bullet than a child does. But
I see that logic.
if
yeah.
if they die, if they're going to definitely die, I mean you got to go with your kids, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is hard to think though because none of us have kids. So
Yeah.
like at the minute you're
But I know that's
thinking-
how strongly I'll feel about
yeah,
my kids.
they
I'm like,
little shits though.
not my kids.
Okay, what if they're your step kids?
That's so
I'm going with
hard.
my I'm going with
I'm
my
going
partner.
with- yeah, I'm saving my partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you
that's,
know what?
that's so harsh.
As
But then your
stepkids,
partner
though,
would be-
that makes me sad.
Your partner would, all they want is to save their kids.
So true. Yeah, they'd be angry
They
for the
they
rest of
wouldn't. You wouldn't be with
your
them.
life.
Yeah, but I say, why don't you save them then?
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
Where-
Do you know
what I mean? Like,
why
you're
is my
fucking
partner-
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like why are
true.
you helpless?
True.
Like, fuck it off.